What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another video for you guys. Now, y'all, this video has gone viral. Everybody and their mama is talking about it. This is a video of a woman who has 4 children, and she split a $5 meal with the kids, and people are saying she shouldn't have any more kids. So I want to know y'all thoughts on this one. Have you ever split a Happy Meal with several of your kids? If you have several kids, I want to know in the comments. Make sure you chime in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's go ahead and get into this video real quick. Here we go.
Y'all want to know how to save money? Hold on. So I make this $5 meal, and I share it with all 4 of my kids. I split it with all 4 of my kids because they not about to waste nothing of mine, okay? Why buy them all a meal when you can split it up? Get my knife. I always split my kids' meal. I never buy them their own because at the end of the day, it's just so wasteful. It definitely is. You put the burger right there, give them a little bit of fries with nothing. That's meal. Right on here. Okay, you welcome. Okay, 1 Happy Meal down. Uh-oh. Alrighty. There's another one right there. Rayon. Oh, you're welcome. Last but not least.
And I bet the sitting next to you got the full combo. Eating hearty. Let's not act like we don't know what the this is.
Wait. I wasn't ready, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. You know, the fact that he said the ninja sitting right there probably got the whole combo. You know, this is stuff that I've seen growing up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am not gonna hold you. This is stuff that I've seen growing up. You know, growing up broke, poor, you know, in the projects. You see this a lot where a lot of times there is a man in the household, y'all. And I don't know this lady's situation, but I'm just speaking to what I grew up seeing, where there would be a man in the household, the stepdad, the mom's man or whatever. And usually you see this kind of stuff happening where the kids are running around hungry, running around with just a diaper on. And the man and the woman in the house, they're eating good. And the kids running around barely got food to eat. They're eating a little bit of scraps of the food. And the 2 grown-ups are eating everything good. I've literally seen this, y'all. I would not lie to you. Where the grown-ups go get sandwiches from the corner store, you know, get a po' boy sandwich or something like that. And they eating good and they get one for each other. Like each one of them get a po' boy sandwich, and the kids run around saying, "Where I was at, we don't have none. We hungry too." So, oh, y'all eat whatever y'all can find, basically. And then the 2 grown-ups are eating good. I remember when my kids were younger, I would not lie to you. My husband would go get them, you know, McDonald's here and there. And it's been years ago when they were little, and they never split anything. They each got their own. But you know, everybody's situation is different. Everybody don't do things the same way, and I understand that. But I'm hoping that this was just a snack. She said this was a life hack. So is this, you know, something you just do as a little snack, a little treat for the kids? And then when they get home, you're cooking meals and things of that nature. That could be the case. If that's the case, I wish she would have clarified that, because, you know, people on social media, they're ready to tear you apart. I'm just saying. And if this is what the kids are just eating and how they're eating, you know, and it is not just a snack, some would look at this and say, well, they're not getting enough. And this is unfortunate. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and continue the video. Here we go.
Women been doing this since the beginning of time. They buy 1 entree and split that 1 entree between all their kids. But that man get the full meal to himself. They kids be walking around in up ass, dirty ass, stinking ass winter coats. But that got a new fur. This shit is not aspirational or educational. You're not Martha Stewart. Clearly, you don't need no more kids. But seems like you got the one thing that's guaranteed to give you more kids sitting right next to you. Instead of cutting up that McChicken, you need to cut up your mother tubes. You ain't doing nothing but creating kids with eating disorders. They gonna probably be obese. That bullshit doesn't provide any fortification or nutrients as is, but you're giving them just a little portion of that. So they're still going to be hungry afterwards. They're going to develop the eating disorder of they're going to eat everything on their plate. They're going to eat everything in front of them because they don't know when their next meal is going to come from. They're going to have a scarcity mindset, a mindset of lack. So when they finally do see food, they're just going to indulge and engorge because they will never be able to rationalize the concept of throwing food away. This is how this goes. You ain't the first to do it, and you ain't the first to think you look cute while doing this bullshit.
Listen, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this whole situation? You know, yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad. It looks bad that she's feeding 4 kids off of one $5 meal. It looks bad. In my mind, I automatically go to, why does everything have to be posted? Why does everything have to be posted on social media? How you feed your kids and what you do and all that. If you're doing what you think is necessary for your kids, why not? Why does that have to be for public consumption? Why? When you know how critical people are. And people are going to have a mind of their own and make judgments and opinions of their own of what they see. You know, and one lady I did see said, hey, if this was a snack, I agreed. If this was just a quick snack and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money or whatever, because now they're saying McDonald's is high, child. We haven't eaten at McDonald's in years, but you know, people are saying McDonald's is expensive now. So I'm just saying that I can understand if you have 4 kids and you're on a budget and you don't want to buy all these meals. But I'm like, dang, if you have 4 kids, at least you buy two $5 meals and let 2 of the kids, you know, 2 and 2, right? To save a few dollars, to let them split it or something like that. Or just, you know, don't get it at all and just go home and feed them. But, you know, I mean, to call it a life hack, you know, things are hard out here in these streets. You know, people are struggling and this is a clear indication of it. But yeah, I just don't think that this was something you should have posted on social media. I just don't think it's something to post, you know. And it was so cute hearing the kids were like grateful. They were like, thank you. And once again, in my opinion, I'm not going to judge the lady too hard because I know people out here struggling, but there is a man right there driving the car. And I don't know if that's her man or whose man that is, but if that's her man, then I mean, I would like to think that each one of the kids could have got a $5 meal. I'm just saying, $5 meal, it wasn't that much anyway. Like, if for 4 of them, that's $20. I don't see that as a whole lot. Or just leave it alone completely and take that $20 and go to the store and get some, you know, get something to make for them at home. Also, on top of that, that is not a healthy choice. But look, when you're hungry, you got to eat. And if that's all you can get, okay, I get it. But I do kind of hear what the man was saying in the video too, how you got a man in your life, and you know, usually in a lot of these cases when the kids are when you're splitting meals up for the kids like that, the man in that situation, he probably did have a whole meal somewhere or probably eating better than the kids, and I just don't think that should be the case, in my opinion. I'm just saying, and you know, a lot of times when you have multiple children and you're a single mother, usually you're getting food stamps and you're getting government assistance, and that government assistance is to feed the kids. But I've seen in many cases where that government assistance that those kids are getting, a lot of times some grown man and the grown people are eating real good off that money that's supposed to go to the kids, and the kids are the ones who are suffering and barely eating off the money that's given to them from the government. But listen, I'm not gonna say too much on this. I want to know your thoughts. What y'all think about this? Y'all chime in the comments below. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know. Share and like the video. Hit that notification bell. Y'all know what it is. Chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this one, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.